Right. Now, John Sargent has gone back to his investigative roots to look into one of the world's most secretive meetings.
Yeah, John went to snoop around to find out what was really going on behind closed doors in Hertfordshire.
This is top secret. Over there, in that hotel, there's been a meeting of about 140 people, including some of the most powerful people in the world. Each year for the past 60 years, the Bilderberg Group have been meeting in secret in various countries to discuss, well, we don't know. The meeting took place at the luxurious Grove Hotel in Hertfordshire. It's surrounded by an impressive golf course, a great place for a weekend jolly. But Michael Meacher MP believes there could be a much more sinister agenda.
This is a meeting of the most important people, from the banks to UN institutions, from Europe, all the politicians, people who control the biggest institutions. When they meet in order to concert an agenda, to get their plans implemented. There is no doubt at all that they would not be here if these were not very important decisions. We need to know what they have been discussing, and they should be held to account in Parliament about what may have been decided.
You're a spokesman for a secret meeting, but you can't say much. You can't really say anything. Is that right? For the first time in its long history, the Bilderberg Group has employed a PR company with a sort of spokesperson. He didn't want to be filmed and asked us not to reveal his name. I was allowed, though, to have a chat with him on the phone. He said what he can, which is not very much. A few years ago, the very existence of the Bilderberg Group was denied, but an American conspiracy theorist, Alex Jones, helped to blow its cover. His internet radio show claims to have 3 million daily followers.
But in past years, our moles inside have gotten us their agenda.
Mr. Jones travelled from the United States just to stand outside and attack the delegates for their secrecy. Right, Alex, right now, tell me, they're meeting over there. What's your feeling about that?
Well, you have a major lobbying scandal going on right now in the UK, members of Parliament resigning, and then hiding in plain view is one of the most famous, secretive lobbying organizations in the world. And it's right up there at the pinnacle of power.
And so they're up to no good in there.
Not everyone who goes to Bilderberg, from my research, is a scoundrel or a villain. The biggest issue is that they're in there with regulators, trying to figure out tax avoidance schemes for themselves,
right.
How to put their losses off on the public.
So is it mainly a financial conspiracy?
Financial control is at the core of it, but it runs the gamut. You'll have in some of the meetings top global regulators over energy meeting with the energy company heads,
yeah.
And then after the meeting they go and shut down their competition.
You can't stop secret meetings, can you?
No, but we need to go back to the old days of 50, 60, 70 years ago of when the media really would try to get in to the fat cat smoky room. We're rediscovering that power gets behind the scenes and tries to screw the little people and tries to use government regulation to shut down the people.
Right.
And we're here in defiance of their tyranny! Yeah!
Right, well, it's time for lunch, I think.
Absolutely. Hey, it's not about divide and conquer.
Goodness me, Alex Jones. Goodness me.
Well, Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist, has caused me no end of problems this weekend, John. All these tweets and emails going, what are you doing? But it's not me.
You're not at all like him.
Thanks.
But to be fair, I mean, they are, the Bilderberg Group, I mean, it's a great one for conspiracy theorists to latch on to, isn't it?
Oh, it is. And you've got people, you've got David Cameron was there, George Osborne, and on the other side, Ed Balls, Lord Mandelson. So in terms of are they important people meeting, they certainly are. Are they a conspiracy against the rest of us? I don't think so.
But how then can government justify letting the Prime Minister and the Chancellor attend meetings like this?
Well, Ken Clarke asked about it in the House of Commons today, and he said it's a private organisation, it's not government responsibility, and in a sense, why shouldn't we have private meetings?
And in that way, you'd kind of want a group of, you know, high-profile folk to get round, have a bit of a natter, maybe over a beer or whatever, to find out what everybody's view is before you start making policy.
Sure, no, it can be extremely useful, and you can pick up gossip, particularly in the sidelines, I'm sure. You know, you can sort of say, well, how do you think you're getting on? What about this? And is it really so?
Yeah.
So you can do that. But if you had a real secret, can you imagine blurting it out in front of perhaps 100 other people? You wouldn't, no, because somebody might have a tape recording, somebody might break the rules of secrecy. So a real secret, very unlikely that the delegates would say that.
We're not that secretive because we're talking about it now on,
Well,
on
exactly.
national telly, really, so, you know.
But the Bilderberg group, it's not the first secret society, so to speak, is there? I mean, there's things like the Freemasons that we've all been talking about for years as well.
The Freemasons go back several hundred years. You've got the Catholic Opus Dei group. You've got Common Purpose. That's sort of, people think that's sinister. Sort of future leaders, and they meet for sort of residential courses. In America, you've got the Bohemian Grove, where they go out and sort of bond together by being all blokes and aren't we chummy? I think it sounds dreadful, but anyway, they like it and they think it's sort of exciting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, lots of musicians must get together in secret.
We have the X-Files.